Hello there, we're Paul and Carole Loves to Travel.
We certainly are, and today we've, well, what to tell you, that we've actually booked our first cruise of 2019, which is really, really exciting, and that might give you a bit of a clue of who we've booked with.
She hasn't booked with me.
No. No, so we're going on another Morella cruise, and we couldn't be happier, could we?
No, very excited.
Yeah. Paulie did all the booking. I was at work, come home on Friday night and found that we talked about this cruise in the week, haven't we? And I come home to find it was all booked and sorted.
It's all booked, so we could be going anywhere.
Well, yeah, he doesn't normally do all the organisation. It's a bit nervous.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. So what I actually did, I went online. I've done some research, and I've checked out some online only companies. And then I thought, wow, the prices were substantially better than what Morella were offering online. So I thought, well, nothing gained, nothing ventured, etc. So I rang our local TUI shop. I said, right, this is the prices I've been quoted. Can you get anywhere near it? And they took all my details. We have used them in the past, so obviously they knew who I was because they checked online. And yeah, we know you, Mr. Morgan. So jobs are good then. 10 minutes later, they phoned me back. Not only did they didn't just match the online prices, they actually beat the online prices.
So that's brilliant.
And what we like about booking with the local shop is if there's any problems at all, we can just go in and have a chat, and it's just easier. And like picking tickets up, etc. We just feel sort of a little bit more comfortable doing it that way.
We like to deal with a human being, don't we?
Yeah.
Maybe we're old school, but that's what we like. We like to know that if there is an issue, we can actually go and speak to someone. I know you can do that over the phone, but I guess because we're in our 50s, we're quite used to just talking to humans rather than doing everything online. So, so that's fantastic. And great shop, which we've used many times before, haven't we? So know them in there, so that's really good. So brilliant price, and the most excitingly is the ship we're going on is the most recent addition. Well, it's not even joined there yet. It's the most recent addition to Morella, which is the Morella Explorer 2. It actually joins the fleet in April, and we'll be cruising the first week of May. So we're so excited to be on a new ship because we've never really done that, have we? Well, we never have.
No.
Not never really, we haven't. So that's really, really exciting. Close to my heart too, because this is it's not a brand new ship. It is an old ship, and it used to be part of the Celebrity fleet. And it was the Celebrity Century, which is the era when I worked on the cruise ships as a nurse on the MV Horizon. This was a couple of years later. They brought out the Celebrity Century. So I'm really, really keen to see, obviously, if I can recognise anything. I doubt it, but it's nice to know the history of the ships, isn't it?
Can you remember that long ago, can you?
I can, I know, yeah, the 1990s. Not too long ago. Well, anyway, back to the ship. So Explorer 2 coming out in April. We're going to be on it a few weeks later, which is going to be fantastic. We've booked, and Paulie's treated me to a balcony cabin. So I'm chuffed to bits for that, because we'll talk about the itinerary in a minute, but I just know that I'm going to spend a lot of time out there just chilling and watching the world go by.
Well, she will spend a lot of time out there, because the first time she goes out there, I'm going to lock her out there and then
yeah, lock the door. So we've got a balcony cabin. This ship is actually adults only, which for us is good. I'm got anything against children, but to go on adults only, and it's all inclusive, so it ticks all the boxes for us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we got it at a really reasonable price. So that's the ship that we can be bring to you to show you actually what the new ships of Morella are now offering. Now, the itinerary is just super dope. I'll turn into Will I Am.
You look like him.
Yeah,
well,
I do. Yeah, you can be Tom.
Yeah.
So, the itinerary, we're going back to one of our favourite parts of the world, which is around the Adriatic. It's called the Adriatic Splendours Cruise, and we're flying from Cardiff very early, in at the early flight, about 6 a.m.
Yeah.
But Cardiff's not far from us here in Gloucester, and then we go to Naples, which we've never been before. We've got about 4 new ports on this cruise, haven't we, that we've not done. So we go to Naples, where we join the ship, and then we have a day at sea. And then I have to read my notes because I'm still can't quite get over how exciting this is. We then go to Split in Croatia, which we've not done.
Yeah.
We then go to Venice, which we have done, but we're taking Paul's dad with us. We can't wait to show him the sail into Venice,
he's
can
gonna
we?
love it.
Because it is. I know there's a lot of controversy with cruise ships going to Venice, but actually as a passenger, sailing to Venice is one of the most spectacular things we've ever done. After Venice, we go to Ancona in Italy, which I know nothing about. So if you know any of about these ports, please put in the comments below, because any tips would be very useful, because they're new to us. We then go to Dubrovnik, which we have been before, but only had a short time, didn't we, to explore it. So we're looking forward to going back there. We then go to Messina in Sicily, which we've never been before. We went to Palermo once, didn't we? But we've not been to Messina. And then we go back to Naples. So that's a 7-day cruise on the Explorer 2. So exciting!
Oh, I'll tell you something, I'll get some brownie points for this.
You do get some brownie points. I just think if there's anything else to add.
Well, no, like Carole said, if there's any tips on any of those ports that you've been to and would particularly recommend to us, we'd love to hear from you, and we can see if we can check them out.
Yeah. So that's it. So that's us. That's our first cruise 2019. We're hoping that we're going to be able to afford to do some more, and we'll see how the year goes. But that to us is a ticks all the boxes. We love Marella. If you've been watching us for a long time, then you know that we had a fantastic cruise on the Discovery, and we've done the Celebration on the Dream. Yeah. But being on Marella's new ship to us is very exciting.
Very exciting.
So thanks very much for watching. As I said, if we'd love to hear in the comments below, wouldn't you? If you've got any tips for those ports that we haven't been.
Comments below.
And we'll also put a card up here to show, if you haven't met us before, we're Paul and Carole Love to Travel, and we have done a lot of Marella cruises, so we'll put the card up here so that you can see what we've done before and have a look at our ship tours, etc. So there we are. So we're off on a cruise in May. Whoop whoop. Yay! So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.